They were and they have inspired books and films and countless folk tales. And for one Florida explorer, the legend of the dinosaur lives on, not in the picture books, but deep in the swamps of the African jungle. Dave Willingham has the story.
These are not real dinosaurs. Everyone knows dinosaurs became extinct millions of years ago. But there are people who believe dinosaurs still live. Fairly rational people, and they don't seem to care much that they get a lot of funny looks. Jim Culbertson of Melbourne, Florida is one of those.
I really am not worried about what people think, because at this point in time, I'm convinced the varmint's in there.
Jim wasn't too hard to convince, being a globe-trotting adventurer type anyway. Reading about the legend of the living dinosaurs got the better of him. He wound up on a $20,000 expedition to the People's Republic of the Congo in Africa earlier this year. Jim's group slogged for 3 weeks through nasty swamps along the Likawala River in the Congo, where the dinos are reported to hang out. They're in an area untouched by changes in climate and geology for 100 million years. Jim's a photographer. He took lots of slides. Jim says he heard eyewitness accounts from natives that convinced him even more strongly that modern-day dinos do exist. He claims there are 5 species, but the main interest is over Mokele-mbembe, which reportedly is about 40 feet long and looks like this fellow, the Apatosaurus, previously known as the Brontosaurus. Like a half-dozen expeditions before, Jim's group of 5 Americans came up empty. Mokele-mbembe was nowhere to be found. But Jim remains undeterred. Has this become an obsession with you?
Well, at this point in my life, it is my main objective.
Jim says he will return to chase the legend of the lost dinosaurs, which goes back to reports from French missionaries 200 years ago. But it's just been in the last 15 years or so that fearless explorers have gone in search of the dinosaurs. Their exploits, by the way, supposedly inspired the Indiana Jones movie character.
I love jungles and I love swamps, and the bugs doesn't bother me and the heat doesn't bother me.
Mainline scientists think the dinosaur hunters don't have all their oars in the water. But maybe they can't feel the lure of legend and mystery, of probably mythical creatures like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot. Surely that's what drives Culbertson.
No, not really that so much as my desire to research the unknown. And of course, I'd love to be the first person to take a picture of a living dinosaur. I need the money.
I'm Dave Willingham in Melbourne, Florida.
That's a good reason.